Hi, like I said, this is my update video, and the getup is different, I know. This is my table, and that's my stuff. I think you've seen the cubicles over there before, but I don't think you guys know, but my family's trying to move, so we're trying to kind of like downgrade. I know some people do, not just because of financial reasons, it can be, but for us, it's more like my parents are like the only ones here. Well, me, but with school or like work and stuff, like I don't know what's gonna happen along in the next year or two. So I might move out. I might live by myself. I might live with my brother in New York, maybe. So yeah, it's kind of like all over the place. So it's mostly gonna just be them, and they're trying to like get rid of everything, sell their business, sell the house, and live maybe like in a rented home. So they don't have to worry about the house. They can travel. They don't have to work. But we're not like in a big hurry to move out. But we do have to pack things up and make the house look nice and somewhat. But we have a lot of stuff going on, and we did put our house in the market for a while, and then we came back and took our house out. We didn't like some. I feel like the mentality of realtors and or how they work kind of changed as well, or in just by just it might be an opinion, but the realtors that we've been working with in the past couple of months, excuse me, they're different than what we expected realtors to do. We kind of expected them to be the ones to be showing houses, but it was more them being reached by other realtors to bring people to the house. And we want to either be kind of in the house while they're looking around, just for, because, we don't have a place yet, so we want to look at around. We don't want to, we want to protect our property kind of thing, to be 100% truthful. So we either want to like step out for a little bit, maybe go to Walmart, Starbucks or something for a little bit while they're looking at the house, or at least one person be at the house kind of thing while they're looking, but not be in their way. But I know that it's better if we kind of step out so they have their space to look at the house more thoroughly. But we had some crazy visitors too while we were out. We respected that, and we went out, and they were like, oh, your fridge. We were looking at inside the fridge. Like, there's food there, obviously, because we still live here. I'm sorry, I'm like ranting, I know. But, like, we still live here, and this is still our house. You haven't bought it yet, so it doesn't matter what we have in the fridge, Like, why are you looking in our fridge? I don't know. Maybe it's, like, unconscious stuff that people do when people... I understand that, too. Like, you go over to your friend's house, but I ain't your friend, I don't know. But it's been kind of hectic, and the cubicles are pretty much all empty except for like those, because that I'm just gonna take out and then go. But I got rid of a lot of clothes, but I still have a lot of clothes. Shoes too. I've been wearing like the really old shoes, and honestly I would wear them out and they would break when I come home. Luckily they didn't like break while I was out, but when I come home they're like all like broken. It's crazy. So I posted the pictures and saying bye to my shoe and stuff like that. So if you've been up to my Instagram, because the Instagram is pretty much where I am always at. And if I post it up in Instagram, it's up on my Facebook and Twitter because they're all connected. So if you've been keeping up with me like that, that's great, because that's where I'm always at, Instagram, because it's easier. And I did start with my blog too, so I have to get on that. But I've just been really busy, and so let's just go back. So first we're like trying to sell the house, so it's kind of hectic with that. And then second, I was going to post a video of an update video. I already filmed it and everything. It's in my file somewhere. But I just didn't have the energy. Basically, I've been lazy, and I've said this in my videos before. Sometimes I kind of get behind and just don't want to do anything, and it's just been worse, that feeling. It's not depression, it's not anxiety really, but just personal feelings. I wouldn't say it's depression or anxiety. I mean, I kind of do have some anxiety though, because of the car accident, not with it might be stress. I don't know. Like, it's very different. It's been kind of hard the past 5 years of my life. Maybe 5, 6 years, maybe even more, 7. It just got worse after my car accident because I gained weight. A lot of weight. I can't even tell you, and that's depressing. But like, it's not to the point where I'm like crying or anything, but it's just laziness. It's just procrastination worse than when I was in school. I just have a lot of stuff to do that I have to do, but I kind of take my time. And I know people, it's not just me, a lot of people go through this. You might be going through this right now. I just can't diagnose myself as being depressed because there are people who have these feelings, but I wouldn't say it's totally depression or anxiety. I may be wrong. I may be diagnosing myself wrong, and maybe I should go see a psychologist, which I actually did. But we've had insurance problems as well of coverage, and honestly, I don't want to spend a lot of money right now with doctor's visits. So I'm going to doctor's visits where everything is covered. I did meet my deductible with my shoulder surgery and stuff, if you remember that back in March. And, first of all, it wasn't our fault for the car accident. And second, bills are so high for hospital bills, doctor's bills, stuff. And it's just the States, Honestly, my parents are always like, oh my God, if it was in Korea, it's going to be so less money. You could get everything checked up all at once. You don't have to go through several doctors to get what you need, which is true. Honestly, the U.S. healthcare system kind of sucks, and you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I'm not saying doctors are mean or doctors suck. They can, but trust me, they can suck. But I'm not trying to stereotype them and be like they all just care about money. It's not true. I know I have experience where I'm like, I'm giving you all this money and where are you putting it? But then if you look at their list of where the money's going, you're like, it's totally understandable, but I just don't want to spend the money to see doctors where it's not covered. First of all, we already spent our own money going to doctors from the car accident, which wasn't our fault. And second, we don't even know how the case will settle. We're still in the case, so I did have a deposition that I had to go with separately from my mom. And I just body hurting, going to doctor's visits, trying to get my life together, taking exams, and redoing my resumes over and over again, and thinking about applying for jobs that I want, but then being scared too because I don't know if I will do well, and kind of doubting myself too, and it's just all kind of emotions. So I can't say this is all depression or anxiety and all that stuff. It might be. It might be subcategorized. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it. I don't know if it should be categorized into that. But just all this stuff. I've been to a psychiatrist like twice. Something with the insurance, apparently it's not covered or something, but it's supposed to be. I don't know. I have to call the insurance. Talking to the insurance is a headache. So it's just a lot of things going on and filming, and honestly, to be like totally truthful, it's not like I have a lot of followers. I don't have thousands of followers on YouTube. I just make these videos for people who do stumble upon the videos that I make, like the belly button cleaning video that I have. A lot of people didn't know about that. Even my family member sometimes don't know about it. And I tell them, check this video out, or you stumble across a belly button cleaning video, or car accident even. Like if I'm doing an update about how my car accident problem case is going, you might be dealing with the same thing. And, like even if I reach 50 people, 10 people, 5 people, it doesn't matter. I'm doing these videos just for the heck of it. Because, first of all, it's not really because I'm bored, but because it does take some time to do these videos and stuff like that. But for me to express myself and share what I know, but it is hard with like putting up these videos, editing, and trying to look good with makeup, with what I'm wearing, because, I honestly want to film videos like naked faced, but that's not how it works, because you're not attracted to, viewers wouldn't be attracted to it. Even me, like if I'm looking at a YouTube person who does makeup, I want to see how their makeup looks that day, but I don't know, it's just a whole different kind of feels and stuff going on, and just a lot of stuff. I did film while I was traveling and all that stuff, but it's first a lot of work, plus the work that I have to do in my personal life. So I know it's a big excuse and stuff, and it's just like, then don't post videos, live your life. I can. I thought about it. I thought about quitting. But there's so much stuff in my head that I want to share with you guys. Even it doesn't have to be 50,000 of people. Even if it reaches 5 people, 1 person, it doesn't matter. And I'm not trying to become like if I want to, all honestly, like I want to become like a big YouTube star. That would be awesome. It'll be a cool experience. But I don't have to. Like I'm not depending my life on becoming a YouTube star and making money through YouTube. I'm not depending on my life like that. I'm not saying people who do live off of YouTube and Google money and stuff like that, AdSense, of living off YouTube money or whatever. I'm not saying those people are wrong or bad. If I became like them, I would be too, But right now, I need to focus on me as well. And I think that's what I'm gonna do with vlogs. At first I was like, vlogs, I don't really travel a lot, but I could discuss my feelings, and people who feel the same way can connect with me. So that's why I'm doing filming these videos and learning how to edit and all that stuff. It's just an experience and stuff like that. So that's why I keep wanting to do it. There are times that I want to quit, and it's not just me that feel this way. Even people who have thousands of YouTube followers and whatnot have these feelings like me. So, but that's why I've been kind of like coming back, going away, coming back, going away. So, yeah. So, I didn't cry about being stressed out or anything. I didn't really cry about it, but I don't know if it's more from anxiety from the car accident or anxiety because of stress. But I didn't have a panic attack. But there are times when I do get angry or something, and and I would have like a hot flash all of a sudden, and then it'll come down kind of thing. Sometimes that happens, cold sweat sometimes. But yeah, I've just been dealing with health problems as well as just life problems and stuff like that. So that's why. So that's pretty much my update. Just been feeling that way and being busy, but then being lazy and then going to doctor's visits still. And yeah, living life. So that's pretty much the update. If I think of anything else, I'll get back to you. But trying to get back on it. But if you've been keeping up, it's not like I totally like went away. I've been really up on Instagram. Like ever since I got an account, I've been there. So if you want to see anything on Instagram, I feel like I post more stuff on Instagram. Like my nails and stuff, like what color nail polish or what design I've been doing. It's all on Instagram. I've been more liking solid colors on my nails these days and like no designs. At first it was kind of like laziness, so I just like painted in one color, but I was like, oh, it looks, I like it more. It's plain, but I like it simple like that. So I've been more doing solid colors on my nails. I haven't really done any designs really, but if I do, like I post them on Instagram, I tell you what brand I use, you know, and stuff like that. So if you want to keep up with me, it's gonna be more on Instagram. But I am trying to come back on YouTube. So I'll see you guys soon. So that's pretty much my update for now. But I will be doing vlogs. It's hard to do vlogs outside. Like walking through Walmart. I don't know how you people do that. It's kind of hard. It's kind of freaky and people look at you. And I don't like being looked at by strangers who give me a funny face. You know? Like, don't give me an attitude looking face. Like, what the heck are you doing? Like, I'm a alien or a crazy person, you know? But, and it's not like I have someone who films me or anything, so I have to do everything by myself. Yeah, so that's my update. I'll see you guys later, XOXO.